CHRISEAN's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
Rest in peace. So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
Well,
I don't know.
it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on CHRISEAN when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera we back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
Here, Junior right here. Weird as
You
weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do?
Excuse me.
What do you want to do?
I'm calling the
I
cops.
don't give a call him. Nobody touch you.
Go to the cops.
Call him.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. I'm calling the cops.
Police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch.
Excuse
You
me.
a bitch.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I need you out the.
nigga.
But I don't give a.
Talking about, okay. I need you out the mall, nigga.
Okay.
I need you out the mall, okay? I need you out the mall. Okay. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Let's go this way. I need you out the mall. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go.
Major, let me tell you. So tell me why the homicide detectives came knocking on my door yesterday. And I'm scheduled to talk to them Monday. It's real. No cap. No plan. You know, I don't need play like, you know, I don't need play with the police. It's serious. It's real serious. It's so serious right now, Major. It ain't even a game. Serious, bro. Luckily, well, I ain't gonna say luckily. I'm mad. I wasn't home. I'm not home. But I got, feel me? So now my theory is this, right? Cause it took what? How long Quran been dead? No trolling, we ain't playing, we dead, sir, we mean business right now. Quran been dead for a little second, right? Like 2 years or some shit. Why do it take y'all this long to even, cause y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro, cause I know I ain't really too much I can tell y'all. But y'all take this long to start investigating, or, that's my theory, or your girl about to go down and they probably got shit on shorty, but trying to figure out who did this shit. Cause they ain't just gonna become, like I told the officer, I said, you don't wanna talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He wanna talk to me. Fuck what I can tell him over the phone. He wanna talk to me, show me some stuff, and holler at me. But I'm really like, all right, as he told me, he see through the shit. You see through what I'm doing, you know I'm trolling, you see through it, you see everything I'm doing. You say you see through what I'm doing on the internet, right? Well, what I did. I ain't gonna say what I'm doing, cause that shit, you see through what I did. And you still wanna talk to me? Your girl might be in trouble, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Yesterday I was too excited. My nerves was everywhere. First I heard police, homicide, detectives looking for.
She didn't have to cut me off. We were nothing. Your love, she treat me like so up.
YouTube, welcome back, gang, to another episode of Tay Wizzle Reactions. Making our way to 250 subscribers, gang. Gotta thank you all for tapping into the channel. Even though I've been gone for a couple of days, man, I've been dealing with a lot. Been trying to recalibrate, go back to the drawing board. But we back. It is what it is. Yeah, I apologize to everybody that's been missing me while I was away. But we back though. And if you want to catch me live, go to tiktok.com/TWizzle276 at 8 a.m. Then twitch.tv/TWizzleTV 5 p.m. every day except for Saturdays. And you got any clips you want to send me, want me to show on the channel or shout you out, go ahead and put that in the community, whether that be on YouTube, Discord, Twitter, or the DMs of any one of my social media platforms. Today, man, we got a crazy type video today, even though some of y'all might have already heard about it. But I'm still going to do a video on it because this is pertaining close to home. These events occurred in my city. So I feel as though it's only right. Now, of course, this is about CHRISEAN Rock. Now, y'all know I said a couple of videos ago when I reported on CHRISEAN Rock that it sounded like she had something to do with her alleged baby father's death. Just to give you a little backstory, his name was Ronnie. They grew up together, high school sweethearts. CHRISEAN Rock ended up having a kid around the time she was blowing up, or while she was blowing up. And basically, she just decided that it was better for Blueface to be the father for storyline purposes and for money purposes. So the whole time she claiming Blueface as the dad, Blueface is denying it, but Ronnie is trying to get a blood test done because he is actively claiming CHRISEAN Rock Jr. So everybody's speculating that the motive is this. Ronnie went through hell and back, bro, to drag CHRISEAN in court. He finally get a court date after months and months of CHRISEAN eluding him. He finally get a court date, and somehow CHRISEAN gets served and she has to come to court. The purpose of this court date is to establish paternity. Requested by Ronnie himself, he demanded a paternity test so he could prove once and for all to the world that the baby was his. Now, it was speculated that the court date was set for Friday, and CHRISEAN supposedly, or Monday, and CHRISEAN supposedly flew in town on Friday. But notably, she was like incognito, but somehow Ronnie caught sending her trail, and he was on her. Now, according to Blueface, Ronnie made contact with CHRISEAN Rock, supposedly the same night of his death. But after Ronnie established his contact with CHRISEAN, just to basically let her know that he was on to her and he knew that she was in town already, the next day Ronnie gets brutally murdered in the street. According to the article, he was shot over 10 times. The neighbor who reported the call and allegedly tried to help Ronnie said that he witnessed Ronnie sitting in his car and he saw an unknown vehicle pull up behind Ronnie shortly after. Individual got out and proceeded to Ronnie's car. Ronnie was unaware that said individual was armed with a weapon. Unknown suspect shoots Ronnie 10 times and gets out of there. Paternity test is canceled. Case closed. Now, years later, because according to dude, I think that's Ronnie's brother, he's been dead for 2 years. So detectives is now back questioning certain individuals who might have certain information because they got a whiff of new intel. So what they do is they holler at family of the victim or potential friends and give them certain information, new information about the case and about the suspects that they could be closing in on to see if said family members, regurgitate information that the police was previously unaware of so they can fit other pieces to the puzzle. Essentially just filling in the gaps and missing information in the investigation. So let's jump into this video to see exactly what's going on and to break down the details, because CHRISEAN Rock is kind of on like a rebranding campaign. She's on like a rebranding run. Ever since she split away from Blueface, she quit the circus. She been trying to focus on her own career. Doing pretty well, I might add, especially since I fight. Congratulations. But this new news could be detrimental to her career and to her life. The name of the video was called CHRISEAN Rock Could Be Arrested. CHRISEAN Rock could be arrested for murder any day now. Shout out to Poetic Flacco. That's who I got the clip from. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into it. And as always, if you like the content, don't be too shy to hit that like and subscribe button. Get notified when I drop a new video or when I'm updating y'all on the old one. Let's rock out.
There's a very real possibility that CHRISEAN Rock could be getting arrested for murder very soon. The same day CHRISEAN Rock announced that she's moving out the country, we learned that homicide detectives have taken an interest in CHRISEAN Rock and they're asking people questions about her.
The country. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country.
But
We're moving out the country. Look, we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country.
Yeah, we're traveling
We're
first.
moving out the country. Oh my
In
God.
how many months?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
For real. Yep.
Yep, we're moving out. I got my suitcase with me.
I want to tell you so many details. Why you just do that?
You posted it.
Let's rewind a little bit so you guys got the full context. CHRISEAN Rock has an ex-boyfriend called Ronnie. When CHRISEAN Rock got pregnant, Ronnie popped up and said the baby was his. CHRISEAN Rock said the baby was Blueface. Blueface to this day said the baby belongs to Ronnie and is not his. Well, Ronnie took CHRISEAN Rock to court to prove the baby was his.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, CHRISEAN is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more insight.
Ronnie also pulled up on CHRISEAN Rock in person when she came to Baltimore, demanding that she gives him a paternity test so he can figure out whether or not CHRISEAN Jr. is his kid or not.
Right here, Junior right here. Weird as you weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do?
Excuse me.
What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a
Man,
Call
fuck you,
him.
ready fighter?
Nobody touch you.
Go to the car. Go.
Call him.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. I'm calling the cops.
Police ass. Bitch. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch.
Excuse
You a
me.
hey, bitch.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I need you out the...
nigga. Okay.
Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Let's go this way. I need you out the more. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go.
Check this out.
But here's the thing. We never actually found out whether or not Ronnie was the baby father or not, because a week before the court hearing to decide on whether or not CHRISEAN Rock has to give Ronnie a paternity test, Ronnie was shot and killed in a very mysterious fashion.
Yes, you heard right. We just got the update. So apparently, there had been some money on Ronnie's head since Friday. What's today? Tuesday. So since Friday, apparently somebody put some money on his head. Somebody wanted him dead. And y'all, I found out exactly how it happened. So one of the neighbors says that Ronnie was sitting in his car outside his house when all of a sudden this car pulled up behind him. A person gets out the car. He didn't realize that they had a gun or whatever. They ran up on the car real quick, y'all. They shot him 10 times. Not only was he shot 10 times, nobody even came to check on him for at least 10 minutes. So if there was a chance that he could have been saved, and within those first 10 minutes, it wouldn't have happened because nobody even came to check on him until after 10 minutes. The neighbor says that he heard it, but of course he didn't want to come out immediately because that's gunshots. So he waited about 10 minutes, make sure the coast is clear. Then he went to check. He said he tried to lay Ronnie down on his side. He said he was shot up everywhere. He said it was blood coming all out of his body. And basically he died right there. There was no way he was going to be saved. It was too late, y'all. So whoever this was, they wanted this done quickly.
That theory lines up with the possibility that CHRISEAN ROCK may have put a hit on Ronnie to avoid the court order paternity test before the last court hearing. Now, here's the thing. It gets weirder. CHRISEAN ROCK owns biological sister. Came on Jason Lee's podcast and implied and hinted and said CHRISEAN ROCK did it without saying CHRISEAN ROCK did it.
The CHRISEAN's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know
Rest in
him?
pieces. So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
Well,
I don't know.
because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on CHRISEAN when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's
She
very
trying
sad,
to make a
especially
point,
'cause
though.
I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera we back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
That's CHRISEAN ROCK's biological sister. So if she gets to say, hey, man, I can't say what I want to say because it's going to get somebody we know in trouble, but, hey, I heard there was going to be a paternity test, then pop, then there's no paternity test. That's her clearly saying CHRISEAN ROCK got Ronnie murdered to avoid the paternity test that was supposed to happen, like a week later. This is going to be the last court hearing. Now, when CHRISEAN ROCK was asked about this, CHRISEAN ROCK says the trolling that Ronnie did with her and Blueface got him in a grave, and then quickly switches up and says, oh no, he died because of his street beef. And I always thought this was odd.
When you saw your sister insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like, that's the only thing that got clipped, was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a What else did you ask her?
She said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
Whoop-de-doo. That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything else.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for him. So, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really to be an option of a father, not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His
Ronnie?
mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline. So they would have worshipped my little like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest. But he knew it wasn't his baby. He wouldn't even did that. He did that because he was just tripping.
You can't really call what she said a confession by any means, but just her saying, oh, he trolled himself to the grave. Well, he wasn't trolling the street dudes online. If he had street beef, we didn't know about it because he wasn't trolling them online. The only person he was trolling online was CHRISEAN ROCK. So for her to say he trolled himself to the grave, to me, that right there may have been the closest thing to her just saying, like I did it. But Blueface was also asked about this when he got out of jail and did Jason Lee. Now, when Blueface did Jason Lee, Blueface revealed that CHRISEAN ROCK and Ronnie was actually on the phone the night that Ronnie passed away. Now, he would also claim that CHRISEAN ROCK is a setup artist because she also has dropped his low before, so he wouldn't be surprised if she's involved.
So when I seen that, I already knew that it was bogus.
So Tasiki was here on the show. We interviewed her, and I think she said she kind of hinted that she thought CHRISEAN may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so
that's what from my knowledge, yeah, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now, as far as him calling her and them talking the night he died,
safe to say things already was not looking good for Chrisean Rock at all. People around her, her own sister is saying, man, she kind of did it. Blueface is saying, man, she kind of did it.
Right.
Chrisean Rock, had that mishaps, had that slip up. She's like the number one prime suspect who had the motivation to do this. Well, a man have came forward today, and when it was already looking bad for Chrisean Rock, it just got worse. See, this man have came forward and said that police have approached him about, like Ronnie's homicide and Ronnie's murder, because right now the murder is still unsolved. The man that says police has approached him about this murder, and they continue to badger him and ask him about Chrisean Rock and his relationship to Chrisean Rock.
Major, let me tell you. So tell me why the homicide detectives came knocking on my door yesterday. And I'm scheduled to talk to them Monday. It's real. No cap. No plan. I don't need play like, I don't need play with the police. It's serious. It's real serious. It's so serious right now, Major. It ain't even a game.
First off, don't tell me you don't play with the police, but then you agree to voluntarily go and talk to the police about a homicide investigation. We know who you are.
Serious, bro. Luckily, well, I ain't gonna say luckily. I'm mad. I wasn't home. I'm not home.
He openly telling niggas he about to go talk to the police.
Gosh, feel me? So now my theory is this, right? Cause it took what? How long Karan been dead? No trolling. We ain't playing. We dead, sir. We mean business right now. Karan been dead for a little second, right? Like 2 years or some shit. Why do it take y'all this long to even? Cause y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro. Cause I know I ain't really too much I can tell y'all. But y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory, or your girl about to go down, and they probably got shit on shorty, but trying to figure out who did this shit. Cause they ain't just gonna become like I told the officer, I said, you don't want to talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He want to talk to me. Fuck what I can tell him over the phone. He want to talk to me, show me some stuff, and holler at me. But I'm really like, all right. Cause he told me he see through the shit. You see through what I'm doing. I'm trolling. You see through it. You see everything I'm doing. You say you see through what I'm doing on the internet, right? Well, what I did. I ain't gonna say what I'm doing, cause that shit. You see through what I did. And you still want to talk to me? Your girl might be in trouble, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Yesterday I was too excited. My nerves was everywhere. First I heard police, homicide, detectives looking for me.
I honestly hope Chrisean Rock isn't actually dumb enough to involve herself in this. Now, here's some interesting facts for you guys. Ronnie, who died, apparently Ronnie got arrested for shooting a man or killing a man because of Chrisean Rock, right? Like on behalf of Chrisean Rock.
What?
Right? Chrisean Rock's brother is in jail right now for murder. So Chrisean Rock has been around a lot of violence and seemingly has kept a lot of people around her who's willing to do her dirty work. I just hope she's not dumb enough to actually do this. This would be an absolute tragedy if she did, right? Because again, her son's father, Blueface, or so she claimed, isn't claiming the baby. If she goes to jail, who watches the baby? Who takes?
First of all, in response to what's her name? Goddamn Taseki, I think that's her name, Krishan's sister Taseki. She said he was giving cloudy. I don't think he was giving clout. I mean, the situation was handed to him. He realized the situation he was in. He got a fucking star pregnant. So naturally, the whole dilemma with him proving that he's the father is gonna send him up. It's gonna make him more famous than what he was. So I don't think he was what's the name for clout. He just realized, like, okay, he gonna be up by the end of the situation anyway. And then it don't even matter if, like, okay, even if he wasn't gonna go up, he was creating opportunities to where as though he could go up off of the shit. So now that's not clout chasing. That's him creating an opportunity and turning a positive out of a negative situation. Anybody would have did that. If you had a situation that you could turn and make yourself famous off of, you gonna do it too. And it's crazy coming from somebody who only got clout because of her sister anyway. Because Sean Flacco talk about he hopes she not that dumb. It's not really hard to fucking believe because she basically did tell on herself. She slipped up saying, oh yeah, he was beefing with niggas in the streets because of what he did. What the fuck did he do? Nobody knew he had a quarrel with anyone except for you. Quite sure anybody know about Krishan and Ronnie. If you ask anybody that said, yo, who you think would want to harm Ronnie, people are going to say Krishan and vice versa. But she definitely told on herself. And she all like, oh yeah, she saying Blueface Circus, so he tried to start one. Like, why is the fuck now it's a big problem because this man tried to capitalize off of his situation when anybody would have did it. It's not like he had nothing to do with nothing. Like, he wasn't even messing with Krishan or he never even had sex with a Raw to the point where, though, like, bro, you can't even be considered the father. Like, you can't even be a candidate and he doing all that paid interviews and shit. Okay, yeah, that's clout chasing. But he not clout chasing. You trying to run a specific narrative about his son or a child that he feels is his son. And then you trying to put it on a whole nother dude just because he got money. That's going to make any man feel some type of way. Now, I wouldn't have probably pressed it that hard, but I definitely probably would have got the DNA test. But Biz though, Krishan Rock is an internet personality, bro. He kind of gotta do that to tell his side of the story. He gotta come to the internet. That's the first thing she gonna do to discredit him anyway. But I'm not saying she did it, and I'm not saying he was the father. I'm saying I think he the father, or I know he the father. And I'm saying I think she did it. But y'all let me know down in the comments, man, what y'all think about this. Do y'all think Krishan Rock had that boy set up? I'm thinking about everything everybody done said, including Blueface, bro. He said Krishan is a setup artist. You know, she even tried to set him up with them blood. So, you know, she don't give a hell about it being her child's father or not, which is, I find crazy anyway. Now one of my baby mothers it got to the point where it's though like, all right, just because you pissed me off, like I just want to get you up out of there. No, that's crazy. Or I'm just like backdoor you anyway. Like what? But if you think she did it, let me know what convinced you. What part of the video convinced you, or you already had it in your mind, like, all right, yeah, she done it. But if not, and you don't think so, let me know why not. And also let me know if you think she gonna go to jail too. Let me know if you think they gonna grab her up for this, because it is looking a little thin for her. As always, if you made it this far in the video and you like the content, don't be too shy to hit that like and subscribe button. Get notified when I drop a new video or when I'm updating y'all on the old one. Making our way to 250 subscribers. Thank you all for tapping into the channel. I really appreciate it. If you want to catch me live, go to tiktok.com/taywizard276 at 8 a.m. Twitch.tv/taywizardtv at 5 p.m. every day except for Saturdays. Shout out to Poet Flacco, man. It's another episode of Tay Wizard Reactions. I gotta get on and make some more videos. So I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm out.
She didn't have to cut me off.